What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? It is Wednesday afternoon, and been to the dump. I'm gonna go get me a load of gravel. See, what I try and do in life is, because life is short, maximize what you're doing. Okay, don't just go to one store, go back home, and then go out someplace else. So for me, because I'm old and I realize I don't have a lot of time, I got all this brush up at my house. I put it on the truck. I go to the dump. Well, the gravel pit, that's right, I'm going to the gravel pit, is not far from the dump. So I'll go to the gravel pit. I'll get me a truckload of gravel to go back here and take that back home. So I'm taking stuff out and I'm bringing stuff back. Maximizing what you do. Because if I do this with when I'm building too. If I have to go out to the truck to get a tool, I'm going to take something that I don't need back out and put it on the truck. That way, at the end of the day, I'm not sitting here wasting my time picking up the tools and taking that on out the truck. I'm taking those steps. I'm cutting the time down in half. So that's how you got to think. You got to maximize your time with what you're doing in life. All right, so here's what's kind of funny to me is I'm a bit of an asshole. I know it's a surprise. But sometimes I like to trigger people. And right now I'm enjoying triggering 49er fans because I've been listening to 49er fans all season about how great they are, and stuff. And so now they're cockroaches for the most part. Most of them have disappeared. They're literally, shut up, you suck, this, that, and the other. It's true. The Cowboys, we have not done anything for 29 years. It's true. It is true. And I can honestly look and say, part of the reason why we haven't done anything is because our ownership doesn't do shit to do that. They have never in their lives dug into free agency. And that is a tool that you must use. You can't build, the thing is you've seen teams like Washington that have tried to build their whole roster through free agency. That doesn't work because you're getting cap problems. You got to be able to draft well, and then the places you need people, you have to sign free agents. Not bottom tier ones like the Cowboys do. You've got to make some moves and take some chances. Well, I don't know what happened to Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, who was an oil maverick, when you think about what they used to do, we're going to drill a hole 5,000 feet in the ground and hope we hit oil. To me, that's taking a hell of a risk. How do you know that you're not off? But be that as it may, that guy doesn't exist anymore. That guy and his son, who's already said, we'll take less risk when Jerry's gone. I don't see them taking any risk. They don't. They literally, I remember one year when free agency started, they were on vacation. They literally were on vacation the first week of free agency. And then finally the second week was when Will McClay started making a few minor moves. So when I look at it, I say, yeah, we haven't done anything because we haven't really tried. We've had players that have wanted to come here that could have been helpful. Guys like Von Miller, guys like DeAndre Hopkins, guys like Bobby Wagner. And they won't even pick up the phone and talk to them about what they want. Or are bold enough to go out there and try and get people. And so in retrospect, you have to actually look at that. If you are a realistic football fan and being realistic at what they're doing, they shouldn't be winning the Super Bowl. They're behind. They're idiots. They're good at selling that we are a Super Bowl contender, but when you don't have a linebacker on your roster, they had two. But when you don't have linebackers and your running game suffers, and in the course of, and this is what I'm going to say, in the course of the last couple of years, we've gotten rid of Amari Cooper, La'el Collins, Connor McGovern, Connor Williams, Cedric Wilson, Zeke Elliott. The big people we brought in, Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks. That's it. We've had more talent go out than we brought back in. And then we had a shitty draft. Let's be clear here. Our draft was shit last year. So knowing all that, is it really, you just suck? No, I'm sorry. That wasn't choking. You just didn't have enough talent to get you there. Now, the 49ers, on the other hand, wow. Here's what I'm going to say. You guys have gone all in. You guys have gone out there and signed some of the best players in football. You go out there and you get Hargraves, which was one of the biggest free agent signings of last offseason. You already had Deebo Samuels and Brandon Ayuk, and you also had George Kittle. You have, those are guys that are all in the top 10. You tell us that your quarterback is a top 5 quarterback, if not the best quarterback in football, right? And, of course, we got a garbage quarterback. We got Dak Prescott, okay? Dak sucks. So how can we expect to win when we have Dak Prescott and you got Brock Purdy? You already had a good defense, and you added Hargrave. You go out and you get Chase Young. You go out there, you get Randy Gregory, right? You got all the stuff. Oh, and you traded and got the best running back in football in Christian McCaffrey. And you supposedly have the greatest coach out there. One of the great offensive minds. You have all the advantages. You do, okay? You weren't playing against the defending, NFC Super Bowl contender in your division. You didn't. You had the Rams coming off of subpar years and gutting the roster. We know Seattle is, they're okay. And Arizona, okay. So, you coming at me and telling me we suck? We didn't really try. And we nowhere near had the talent that you had. And I know your butt hurt. I know for sure that you thought, this is it. We get back at, look, we're back in there. We got all these studs. We're feeling good. And it ends up that you get your ass busted. And that your coach screwed the pooch. Don't get mad at me, bro. Get mad at your own people. And believe me, I'm going to still talk shit. I'm going to still, because I'm an asshole. I am an asshole. And Jason, yeah. And getting to the Super Bowl and losing, sorry, bro, you still lost. Because they don't give awards for second place. They don't. Nope, they don't. Does anybody look and say, Buffalo Bills, they're one of the greatest teams of all time? And they lost 4 in a row. At least they got to 4 in a row. What did your team do? Peace.